Hello English 1 students and welcome to your vocabulary video for the word detect. So I put videos already, as you saw, for the other words this week. For this word there was no video, so I need to make one. I'm sorry that it's not very advanced technology, no es muy alta tecnología, but you have all the information here that you need, and I will explain about the word detect. Voy a explicar sobre la palabra detect. So detect is pronounced detect, detect. So now you try to say it. Detect, stress or stronger sound is on the second syllable. Tect, detect. In Espanol, detectar. And it is a verb. That's the part of speech. It's a verb. It has one definition on your card. The one definition is to discover or notice something, especially something that is not easy to see or hear, etc. So we can say that people detect things. We can also say that, for example, like a machine can detect. Sometimes there are machines that detect things. Like a metal, has anybody heard of a metal detector? Detector de metal. That is a machine that if there is something metal, that machine can tell that the metal is nearby and it goes beep, 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 beep. So it notices, descubre donde está el metal, that machine. That's what that machine does. People can also detect things. Word families for detect, detectable and detectably. Synonyms are notice, discover, or recognize. Antonyms are ignore, neglect, or conceal. And I'll give you some example sentences now. So first, this is the sentence that you would copy if you're making cards. For students who are working from home during the coronavirus, we have a different routine this quarter. But if we're using this video again in future years, like in 2021, a partir de 2021, si estamos ya en el salón y están haciendo cartas, as you normally would, then this would be the sentence to copy on the card. So the sentence is, when reading the Diary of Anne Frank, students will detect the elements of descriptive writing, such as use of many sensory details. So this quarter you learned that in descriptive writing, when you are describing, it's good to use sensory details. The Diary of Anne Frank is a book that includes a lot of sensory details. So you can detect, that means you can discover or you can notice or you can find those details when you read the book. Then that's one of the elements, los elementos, the important parts of descriptive writing is having sensory details. So that's your official sentence that you should copy. You should copy that sentence, right? Except for, as I said, students who are at home during coronavirus don't have to copy it. You have a different routine. But this is an example for you. You can use it to help you make your own sentence. I also have one more extra sentence example that I made here. This is an extra sentence example, and this is relevant to our situation now. And it says, laboratory tests can detect the coronavirus, the new coronavirus, on paper and cardboard up to 24 hours after the surface was contaminated by an infected person. So for that reason, they say, I've heard, for example, if you have mail, you should not bring it in the house right away. Leave it outside for 24 hours before you bring it in because of this. Because in laboratories, scientists did tests, and the test can detect. The test can discover the coronavirus. And it's different for different surfaces. You can look this up. I think for metal, it's like 3 days. So for metal, if you get something metal, you shouldn't bring it into your house for 3 days to be sure that it doesn't have coronavirus on it. That's what they're saying. So that's the word detect. Again, detect means like to find something or to discover or notice, that show that it's there. And yeah, something that's usually not easy to see or not easy to find. For example, the coronavirus is invisible. You can't see it. You need to have a test that will find it, that will discover it. So that's what detect is. I hope this word is not too hard because it's pretty similar to the word in Spanish. Thank you very much for watching the video, and let me know if you have questions when you try to write your sentences. Thank you.